Happy self-care Sunday. How was your Sunday morning and Sunday evening and Sunday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing and wonderful and absolutely beautiful Sunday. Okay, Sunday self-care show is on. Thank you so much for coming. How is your Sunday going? Let me know how's your Sunday going. Are you having tea or coffee or whoever you're watching? Maybe it's evening. You're having maybe a glass of wine. That's okay. What is your favorite drink? Let me know. Type in a comment. So anyway, we do today. Our topic is I am going to wait until Tessa-Marie showed up. Tessa-Marie showed up. So this week, I'm the one opening. Here you are, Marina. Happy Self-Care Sunday. How are your Sunday? How's your Sunday? How's your Sunday going? Let me know. What are you drinking right now? Let me know. Are you having a tea? Or are you having a coffee? Right? Or maybe a glass of wine? I don't know. But today it's a beautiful, where I live is such a beautiful morning too. So I am going to grab my iPad first. Sometimes Tessa-Marie cannot find me. And she tell me that you're the one supposed to open. Where are you? You go. She always send a message. The truth. Good morning, beautiful Yuko. Still in bed. Oh, that's so nice. You deserve to be in bed. Here you are, my friend. My half twins, actually. Probably Tessa-Marie. Oh, hold on. There you go. The more we talk about. Watch out, friends. When Tessa-Marie shows up, it's going to be so bright. She is sunshine. There, let me see. I will send the invite again. Sometimes Instagram is a bit glitchy. Here you are, sunshine. See?
Here you are. How are you?
Okay, so you brighten up so much. World.
Not as much as you.
Oh, thank you. But I love your haircut.
You love my haircut?
Of course. Hi,
Oh,
Nancy. I love it. It really suits you.
my phone went funny.
I know. That's okay. We get used to it. She'll be back. We get used to it. It's a technical problem too, right? How are you, Nancy?
Hi,
Morning, lady.
Nancy.
Oh, here
Morning.
you are. You're back.
I'm back.
Yes, yes.
So what's up?
So what's up? So Marina is in bed still, beautiful, and
She's
then
always Marina is always somewhere in bed, or taking pictures in the park, or climbing a mountain, or walking streets in Spain or
I
Portugal.
know. I'm sure Marina has 20 twins actually. And and then Nancy said, "Good morning from the in the North Woods." Ooh, are you doing walking in the morning walk, Nancy? Let me know. And Colleen, yes, my wine friend. But I don't think you're drinking wine at this moment because this is still it's morning. Tessa is a little bit glitchy. It's just a phone problem, Instagram problem too. So I'm sorry, but she'll be back. She'll be back. Let me know what are you guys drinking, right? Like not like drinking the red ones, but I'm sure maybe Tessa's drinking golden triangle tea. I am drinking actually the collagen, not the Starbucks. I'm drinking collagen this morning. Just is ooh, I'm relaxing in the recliner. Ooh, I wish I can sit in the recliner. That would be nice. Thank you so much for watching in the recliner from recliner. What's this? Tessa! Everybody send a love to Tessa. She's a little bit glitchy. Yeah, I'm going to be sorry. It's going to be a beautiful day. Going out with friends to try out new restaurant called DIAN in Scarborough. Really? Okay, let me write down. That's where Tessa lives, right? I'm gonna write down because you guys' information is super important. In Scarborough. Oh, okay. Make sure you take a picture, right? Post on stories and tag my name because sometimes I can't check, right? Sometimes I forgot to check. Marina, let me know. Oh, beautiful. Scarborough with the little Julia on my lap. Oh, your baby, right? Yes, your kid. So anyway, this is happening, everyone. It's Instagram. I'm sure Tessa is back. Let me see if she's still here. No, she's not here. So I am sure she's going to be back. Oh, Marina. Okay. Here is a link. I can't tap the link actually because Instagram will not let me. Thank you so much for putting in a comment though. It's the best way is you can just send me a link, DM, so I can tap and then it'll take me to the restaurant too. But thank you. It's allowed to put the link too. So anyway, here is a thank you. So I'm gonna get the show going. I'm sure Tessa will be back eventually. She might be. Here's a problem, everybody. I'm trying to keep everything is in order or whatever, but Tessa is gone. Okay, I don't even see the message. That's the beauty of doing live, right? Can you guys see Tessa is just stopped, right? Her screens or picture stopped. You guys can see that, or I'm the only one. I don't know. Oh, there you go. She's back now. She tries, right? Not tries. Accept. I've been sending as invitation. Here you are, Tessa.
Yeah, it
Happy
told me.
Self-Care Summit.
It told me that. It told me you removed me.
I didn't. But
I said, okay, she removed me. I'm going to go home.
yeah, I didn't.
I know you
Anyway.
did.
So anyway, let's get the show going on. We missed you, Tessa.
Already? I just
Yes.
was going for. I don't even know what happened. It just goes.
It does. It's okay.
Has removed you. Okay.
I didn't. But Instagram, sometimes they have like when they do something, it's glitchy. I just put glitchiness.
Is
So
that what it
anyway,
is?
so today, Tessa and I, we are going to talk about hair and skincare for summer. This is our favorite topic.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Oh, there. Maybe Tessa has tried the restaurant. It's on her neck on the wood.
It's
It's
in
her
my
neck
neck
on.
of the woods.
Yes, Tessa has tried the restaurant.
Yeah.
The one in Scarborough. The Marina is going to the restaurant in Scarborough. So
Yeah,
what
is the name, Marina?
She sent me a message.
I think I
So,
saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's true. You'll enjoy it. Good food. Have fun.
Oh,
When you're
very
looking for good restaurants, always go to Scarborough. They said some guy from the United States was doing a whole big survey on restaurants, and he said if you want to eat, go to Scarborough, which is true. They have amazing restaurants.
Oh, you gotta take me there, Tessa.
Yeah, more than salt and pepper.
More than some pepper?
Yeah, well, that's what most salt
I
and
know.
more than that.
Good morning, Peter. And the Marina said Dian. That's what.
Yeah,
Dian.
Yeah, you like it, Marina.
So okay. So the topic is hair and skincare. So can I start me first, so you can just have enjoying the sip of golden triangle tea?
I
Or
am
is
not
it?
supposed to start. It's you doing it. You're
Yeah,
starting.
I know,
So
but
why
who,
you asking me?
usually you and me, or which one? So I'm just trying to be polite, Tessa.
Oh, you're already working on it, aren't you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I
Go
am, yeah.
ahead.
Hi, Laura. Happy Sunday self-care. So anyway, so on the part I'm gonna talk about the hair care. So number one concerned my clients, number one complaining I hear from my clients at my salon is my hair is I don't have volume much my hair. I feel greasy in my hair. I wash my hair every day. So that's my number one like complaining from my clients actually. And then used to be back then, I am,
my clients, I've been doing for 30 years. So my clients, same things, like, the growing, aging together. So, but used to be like, oh my gosh, we got too much volume. I don't know what to do. But now is we don't have volume, but we have, my hair is greasy. And then like I lose, what can I do? So that's usually I hear it. So today I am going to help out you can do it tonight, today, this afternoon, you can do it at home. So I like those kind of sharing things. So anyway, I got my things on. So I'm going to teach about how to get your scalp clean, get bouncy hair. All right, Tessa? Your hair is short, but
I have really boxy hair.
I know. Yes, you got like a bouncy hair. What do you do with gray hair in summer? Thinking of highlights to blend my salt and pepper. The gray hair, summer, thinking about that would be great. Depends how much gray hair you have. If you only have like maybe 20% gray hair, I think I would suggest add some highlights. Or if you have like a 50 and more, I would suggest to maybe add some semi-permanent color and ask your, maybe your hairstylist can tell which shade that you can use. Thank you so much for a question. So
who asked that question?
Marina, lots
Okay.
of gray hair. Lots of gray hair. I wouldn't really suggest, if you have lots of gray hair, I wouldn't really suggest to add some highlights, but you can, put some maybe semi-permanent, maybe medium to light brown, semi-permanent color. It will wash out like 40, maybe 20 to 40 shampoos. So that might work for you. So anyway, here you are. Your sister is here, Dawn. Happy
I cannot see.
Saturday,
Oh, hi,
Sunday.
Don. You made it to New York. I cannot see it. It's not. Instagram is just not working today.
No, that's okay. Because if you are co-host, you cannot see if they just only show up, but you can see after they put a comment. So that's okay. I'll always wave to them. So anyway.
Okay, well, just great. So go ahead.
Yes. So anyway, get your scalp clean to get the bouncy hair. So it seems like there are, okay, just three, okay. I see common problems that people complain about their greasy hair and oily hair. They seems to do one of those, like maybe two or one things that I want to share. So I asked them, what do you do? What do you do? It's not like what do you use? I always ask, what do you do at home? Why your hair is greasy? So like most of my clients, they say that they don't dry your hair. They leave it air dry. That will lead to greasy, no volume hair. So even if, and then when I tell, say I gotta use,
Okay,
tell
excuse
them.
me. I want to ask that question.
Yes.
If you do, why not drying your hair leads your hair to greasy and no
Because
volume?
think about it. If you dry your clothes in the dryer, it comes nice and fluffy, right? But if you leave, say like it's a towel, but if you leave a towel, right? Not only one towel, bunch of a towel, leave it wet, it will maybe dry gradually, but it's dry, like it's kind of wet and musty too.
Okay,
So you
so
can say the same things to the hair.
interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. Most people, they think like, and then when I say that, but if you use blow dry hair, it'll cause damage, right? Like it's just like no, because like how you use a dryer is very important. It dries crispy. That's for outside, right? Crispy, but it's no fluffiness too. So anyway, I tell my clients, you wash your hair and then do not walk around half day with the towel. Some people, they walk around, they put the towels, right? After wash hair, they put the towels around the head and they just walk around. They starting to cook, they starting to unload the dishwasher, they starting to do all kind of things. And then hours goes by. And by the time they get it out, they think like it's dry, but it's like wet dry. if you do that all the time, your hair lose the bounce. So I always suggest wash your hair, get the water absorbed with towel, not like that. Just like very, it's okay to put a towel for like 1-2 minutes. Let it absorb. Or you can just like nicely just let the hair absorb the water to towel.
So what
And
makes
then,
it greasy?
yes.
What makes it greasy? I
What
understand
makes it greasy is not drying. Not
so
using blow dry.
it's not really greasy. It just looks greasy.
It is actually these greasiness, actually.
So where does the grease come from?
Grease comes from scalp, because our skin.
Yeah, I know, but okay. So I thought it maybe just looked greasy because I don't get it, but that's okay.
I know. It's like that maybe look greasy, but they feel greasy. Women, we're just like particular about the little things. Maybe
Then
it doesn't care. They don't care it looks greasy, but they
go
don't
bathe
like.
again. Shower again.
They don't like the feeling greasy too. Also, they say, I don't, it doesn't, it looks greasy, I don't like it. But as I am questioning it, they're just like, I don't like feeling the greasiness.
And that's why their skin looks like leather.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have no cream on their skin. Their skin looks like leather. You touch them and you want to run away to the hills and look for a horse skin better than them.
Yes. So you can talk about the skin part. And then
No,
what I'm gonna do is, I know. Because I don't want to take your part, Tessa.
I don't care. Go ahead.
I know, but I want to focus on my perfection. Profession.
Your perfection.
Too.
Go ahead. On your perfection.
So I have a guest. Here, Tessa.
Yeah, buddy.
No, buddy's too expensive. He says he want me to pay like $3,000 for 1 hour. So I just like no. So anyway, this is like after you wash. For example, after you wash, and then when the hair is still wet, and then like just towel dry. Yes, pat dry. Thank you so much, Marina. And then you start drying. Like this is okay. I'm not gonna make a sound, but you can just not. Just not like that. If you want to have a volume, you gotta lift, and you gotta dry, and you gotta lift, gonna dry like that, like this way. If you put this way, it's like hair lays down, goes flat, actually, right? So if you want to have a volume, just you gotta lift hair, and then dry like this. You gotta keep doing that. And then you don't have to blow dry completely. That's okay, because the problem is you don't want to have a flat, greasy looking hair. You don't want to feel greasy. So I tell my clients like, my clients say that, but it's a lot of work to blow dry my hair. So I'm not talking about styling your hair. I'm talking about drying your hair. So that way, when you do that, your hair stays clean, more volume, longer. So, and then also I recommend my clients around my age and older, 50 and up, late 40s and up, I tell my clients that recommend the wash time is maybe do not wash every day. That's what I tell my clients. I have some clients in the 50s, they do wash every day, but that's not good. Unless you work in a really super greasy place, but usually I recommend twice a week. But, and how you wash is very important. Thank you, Marina. I'm going to read a comment right now at this moment before I lose so much. Okay. Some people have high releasing of oil glands. Yes, some people, they do that. I wash my hair wash my hair every day, so I don't have that problem. I wash my hair every day. Thank you so much for comment for it twice. Thank you, Marina. So anyway, hold on. Thank you so much for staying with me, everyone, and Tessa. She is going to, just in a few minutes, I'm almost done. There you go. I got my light back. And then I'm going to teach how to wash. That's it, quick with her, right? She's gonna be here. I don't know. This is like shampoo. Can you see it, Tessa? My shampoo sink?
We can see your shampoo sink, yeah.
Thank you. If you can't see it, tell me, Tessa.
I can see it. I just can't see your, here's your client.
My client. Okay. My client, she has some kind of, let's hear. So when she's like that, right? Just stays. I'll move the camera. This is actually kind of hard. Like H word. Oh, there you go. Harder than you think. It's kind
You
of
know
hard.
that they jail people for killing clients. You know that, right?
What's that?
In Canada, they send you to jail if you kill a client.
Really?
You didn't know?
She just. Like,
Is she breathing?
I think so. I'm gonna do CPR. Ginger. She needs a name. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Ginger. Okay. I'll name her Ginger. That's it. I bought in Japan this one, but so Ginger. Okay. So I am going to show. Yes. I don't want to go to jail according to Tessa, but there you go. So I told you like twice a week. And how do you keep your hair clean? I wash my hair twice a week. That's it. She's beautiful. Yes, she is. Thank you. So I can't really get my client's hair wet, but I'm gonna slide this. So when you see, like maybe you don't wash your hair like that at home, unless I go there. But so you wet your hair first, right? Like wet your hair first. Make sure it's like just really, really wet. Don't make it half wet. Just make sure really, really wet. And the hair is just nice and soak. And after that, this is a shampoo. First wash. If you have a greasy hair, I would recommend to use clarifying shampoo. I don't have one right now, but I'll just, for example, like clarify. I just use first wash, clarifying shampoo to just cleaning the buildup too. So you use like, say, this is like tea tree oil shampoo. Tessa loves tea tree, right? Too. So yeah, it works really well. So, and then you just kind of blend with your hand. Do not lather. Blend with your hand, and then you push. You kind of push towards against the scalp. Which brand do you recommend? Paul Mitchell is good. I usually use Matrix or Joico. That'll work good. So you push. Some people, they just put the shampoo on top of the head and just kind of play around. They think that's okay. But remember, we wash scalp. Scalp clean is the key, right? And then I want to put more. I got to rinse her hair actually. Right? So anyway, thank you so much for staying with me. So you just put shampoo, push on the scalp. You wash like that. And then make sure shampoo on the scalp. But some people, surprisingly, just put directly towards the hair. Do you know anybody do that? Right? So that wouldn't recommend. Make sure you put hands on put the shampoo on palm, right? Like that. Make sure you do that. You push it, you press it, right? This is like a first shampoo. And then rinse. And then after that, second shampoo can be, maybe for Marina, is maybe curl, maybe for the shampoo for curly hair, or shampoo for deep frizz hair, or shampoo for color hair. It depends what it suits your hair type. I use mostly my salon is color shampoo. So where's Tessa? Where did Tessa go? Anybody know where Tessa is? Tessa! She's gone. So anyway, like that, and then after you dry it, just wash, and then first focus on washing scalp, And then second shampoo is washing hair. So those things. So like wash twice and make sure you rinse really, really well. And then also I recommend to my clients, they need moisturized end because ends tend to get dry. So instead of like, I always recommend to have good hair mask and good treatment. That'll do it. You don't need thousands of product for your hair. I always use a good shampoo, preferably salon shampoo. Ask your hairstylist which shampoo is good, and then salon shampoo is the great one. Because if you buy from the store, a grocery store or a drugstore, those shampoos are very thin, watered down. So it's not money worth it. So anyway, how was that? Did it help?
Yes, yes, you had a lot of nice points there, right?
Yeah, thank
I
you.
like the last
Because
one about the shampoo from the stores, they're watered down, especially if you
yeah,
have a lot of hair.
very
And
much.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, your hair, if you have a full head of hair, if you're not like me, well, you know, anything can do this. But I still use a good shampoo. I use a tea
Yes.
tree based shampoo. I
Yep.
just
Yep.
like it. I love the smell of it, so I use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was really good. What about people who need like in some, I guess you do not have a black hair. You will not be doing somebody black hair. It's maybe very seldom you get to do black hair. People don't realize that black hair needs moisture. And the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
moisture can come in oils and water combined.
Yep.
When
Yep.
you have a thick head of hair, well, Kylie's hair is not quite kinky at all. It's not like black people's hair. But if
Mm-hmm.
you do, you have to add moisture.
Yes.
And the moisture is in the form of of an oil or
Mm-hmm.
scalp cream that you work from the scalp to from the roots to the rest of the hair.
Mm-hmm.
When I grew up, I had a lot of long hair. We had to brush it. So do you ever recommend somebody brush their hair at night? Because I was taught that you brush it at night, you move the oils from the scalp to the shaft to the rest of the hair, and it helps to bring the shine to the hair. Do you recommend that your clients massage and brush their hair out?
I recommend a massage, but I'm not. It depends. Brushing. It depends how you do it.
Okay,
When you do it too.
yeah.
Thank
So
you so
because
much for the question, Tessa. Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, but I'm just talking from what we had to do. They would brush our hair at night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's when they brush the scalp.
Yeah, I
So
think the and mother. It's a reason is brush hair at night is helps to go blood flow. Helps to blood flow go. Helps the blood flow going. And then means stimulate, right? When you
yeah,
brush, actually, but do not like really hard.
it's not there.
Some
It's
people
really
like
no.
some people they do like that.
It's the scalp you're really brushing. It's not so much the hair. It's
No,
brushing
but
through the
by
scalp.
doing that lightly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That just not like just if you
No, no,
brush you yeah. So I'm not talking about this, right? Sorry, I'm
yeah,
not asking, but that really help to stimulate the blood flow. Means like you can sleep well actually
yeah.
because it's
That's
relaxing.
yeah, and massaging it. You can do that
Massaging.
yourself too. You can
Yep.
massage your scalp yourself.
Yep.
And
Yep.
there's another thing that they recommend is that you lie. That's dangerous, but you can do it. You lie on your bed and you let your head hang against the parallel to the floor,
Hmm.
and you just let the head rest before you go to sleep that way.
I
And
didn't
that
know that.
helps to,
No.
yeah, and that helps to stimulate to rush the blood to the scalp.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's good. That was great,
Yep.
you. I really
Thank
enjoyed it.
you. Thank you so much. It's just so simple. I'll just quick do recap is, you know, like after you wash, dry your hair almost immediately. And do not walk around with towel with wet hair. And then wash twice. First, preferably it's like a clarifying shampoo. A second is whatever your hair suits, like your hair type. And then another last one is it's how do I say? Oh, I lost it. Wash choice in that one. So like another one's just and then also rinse. I noticed a lot of people they don't rinse enough. I can feel the product or like some slimy things too. So those things that you when you do at home, it helps to like volume hair, because some of my clients, they complain, ask them, and then just like, oh no, I don't use blow dryer, I just walk around with wet hair and air dry, but they're still complaining and they don't have a volume on the roots. So I'll always suggest, just, you have a dryer, right? She said, blow dryer, right? She said, yes, use it. Use it. Don't be lazy.
So
And then they say like, oh, I'm lazy. No, no, no. You know, you want to look good.
at least they admit to being lazy. They're not saying they have no time. So that's an improvement.
Yes,
That's an
yes,
improvement.
yes,
And so,
yes.
okay, so
Oh,
let's talk about face. Do you
oh,
have any
sorry,
more?
sorry, Tessa. Can I have 1 minute, because Marina has question about the hair.
Okay,
Sorry.
Marina, knock
Yeah,
yourself.
I'll be quick. I know. Good brand of hair mask. I like it. It's called, I like Joico hair mask.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yep. Defy damage. K Bond 20. That is a good one. Very reasonable price, and it's really good ones. Or everybody likes Olaplex. Olaplex is great too. Olaplex is a little bit lighter, and this one is, so it's like people has a fine hair, I recommend to use Olaplex. And if people has like thick hair like me, coarse, Joico. So
Okay, so
anyway.
so tell me how long would you keep the hair mask on?
It says 5 to 10 minutes, but nobody has 5 to 10 minutes. So I recommend my clients, wash your hair first. When you take a shower, shampoo and put the conditioner, and to put a like little bit of a clip on your hair, and to wash the body. That'll take 3 minutes. 3 minutes is better than 0 minutes.
Okay,
Yes.
what do you think of oil treatments, especially in the winter? It's really important to have a hot oil treatment on your hair in the winter.
It depends, but make sure your hair type, like my hair, I don't need an oil treatment. But some people, they
Okay,
have
but
fine hair,
and they get a
they
dry
might need.
scalp.
Yep.
In
But
the
make
winter,
sure.
you mix
Yep.
their hair each. Because I have a friend, and in the winter,
Yep.
she's white, and her scalp itches. So then I told her, she said it just itches all the time. So she started using an oil
Yep.
treatment
Yep.
with a
Depends
little
on
with
yep.
heat, and then it stopped the itching altogether.
Yep. Because probably her hair was too, scalp was too dry too.
Dry, but it was only in the winter. It doesn't happen in the
Yep.
summer.
Yeah. That'll do it
So
too.
that's
Or thank you, thank you. So sorry. What do you think of rinse with cider vinegar? You can try, but I wouldn't do that. Go ahead.
there's so
Yes.
many things that
That
people say
doesn't
they
hurt,
can do.
Marina. Doesn't hurt. It seems really important to hold your hair
I
to be
think the
bright.
cider vinegar is if you have really greasy hair too. It helps to take away some of the grease. That's what I thought it does.
Yeah, yeah. So
And so
anyway,
I don't think it helps the scalp. I think it cleans the grease. That's all, the oiliness from the hair. So
yes. Anyway, thank you so much. So Tessa, thank you for so much for waiting.
no,
Go
no,
for
it
it.
was a pleasure. We had some good questions from the
Thank
and you guys, you have to ask questions. I cannot see the questions because whatever. Um,
Yeah. I'll
it
read the
just doesn't
question,
work.
Tessa, for you. Go ahead.
So I am talking about mostly face this today.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go get I had a little basket of stuff and I left it on the stairs, so I have to go get it. And
Oh, that's why you were gone. I
yeah,
was looking for you.
I went to get it. I don't have it there. So anyway, as you guys know, I use a lot of castor oil. If you don't know, you can check this guy named Edgar Casey.
Yep.
He was an American psychic, and he talked a lot about in the 30s or 20s about the power of the oil of castor.
Mm-hmm.
So they call it nature's Botox. So both Yuko and I use it a lot. I introduced Yuko to it, and a lot of my friends. And then nowadays, it shows it's better for you than a $500 cream. But if you
Mm-hmm.
already have a $500 cream, get an organic hexane-free virgin castor oil and add it to your $10,000 cream. Because if you took your magnifying glass and you check it at the back, the ingredients, you see there is
Yeah.
coconut oil, castor oil, hemp seed oil, jojoba oil,
Yep.
vitamin B, it's and then there is this thing that they make in a lab that there's no name to pronounce it. You need to a whole afternoon to pronounce it. So when you look at that, then you know the natural oils you already have. You can use it on your face. So one of the things I do, I use things on my face
Yep.
like this. So I
Oh, the
use that.
roller.
Yeah, and so I
Yes.
have a marble one that I keep in the fridge because this one is always cold, right? And you don't have to do it. It's not a hard thing. It's cold and it helps to stimulate the pores. If you find that your face is always dry, I have another one here, and that one has little brushes, and you do the same thing. It just goes in the pores, and it helps. It's gentle,
You
and
have
it
like
helps.
a different kinds. That's a different
I
kinds,
have like
right?
3 different kinds. This one
You have
has 5.
3. Oh my.
I have more than this is one. This is this one. I have the one made out of marble, and the pink one. So I use them though. So if I don't sit long, but even doing this now, you can feel the tinkling, and you just push it up, which is all you do. You can, if you I don't have many lines on my forehead,
No,
but you
you
do the
don't.
same thing. You push it up this way. You don't do it under the eye, okay?
Yes, yes.
So it's the cheek. So you go in here, you feel where it is, and then you put it up gently. But you need to take your time. And it's really care for yourself. It's not care for anybody else. And this is the cold one. But so after you wash your face, number one, you wash your face at night.
Yes, night.
So at night you do not
Okay.
soap and do. You're just destroying the work. Your body heals at night. That's why I asked you about the brushing of the hair at night. Your body, when you're asleep, that is when your body is healing itself. It's taking care of itself.
Yes.
That's why when you get an infection, your body fights the infection. That's why you're exhausted and all of that. Because at night, your body is rest. You rest so your body can do its work. The liver is working, the kidney is working, all the blood is flowing, your heart is resting, and then it cleans itself. So at night, you wash your face with what I use. I use plain oil. Sometimes I will take some coconut oil and regular face cream, regular cream that I have, or somebody, and I put with the coconut oil, and I use it on a little pad, and I pick it off. You can use a towel, but if you can buy the facial towelettes, but add some oils to it.
Oh, so
Because
add some oil. Okay, so it
this is
can
the
be like clean
facial,
oil.
yes. Add a little bit of oil. Like
Yeah.
I make, this is the oil Kylie and I always make together. She loves
The
making
magic
this.
oil. Oh.
The magic oil. So after you have washed your face,
Yep.
like with that, and you dry it the same way. You can use different companies have different soaps you can use for your face. I avoid that because I will mask my face maybe twice a week. I put a mask on. I put an eye patch on, twice a week also. And then, but under here, so this finger here is the strongest of your fingers.
Okay.
So you do not use it to do anything to your face, your index finger.
Index finger, yes.
So you use your middle finger, right? The middle finger, and you
middle
go.
Finger, okay.
And you don't go like this. You don't go from the inside to the out. You're putting the lines, because just look at that. You stretch this way, right?
Yeah, okay.
So when you're doing under your eye with your cream, you go gently. You do not roll under your eye either.
Oh, okay.
And you
towards the corner of the inside, right?
Yeah, you go right to the corner, right? So you go from here and you work it in gently, and you're just patting it. You can do that while you're sitting watching TV. The lids, you do the same way. You don't drag anything on you. And we have a tendency to rub our eye. You're not supposed
very much. Especially this time of the year. Allergy.
Yeah. So
yes.
use the oil. So I use castor oil, pure castor oil. I pour it into another bottle. So I just take a little bit, it's not a lot, on, and then I transfer it from there. I put it on my middle finger, and you just dab it. Yeah.
Like that, yeah. And also talking about the castor oil helps to help grow
your
eyelashes too.
Yeah. So on top of that, I take castor oil and I pat it on my eye, my eyelid, and I put it, let it come on my eyelashes. Sometimes a little bit will go in the eye, but it's okay. It helps. They say it helps to take away cataracts. It helps to decrease them.
You're kidding. Oh my God,
Well, yeah,
really?
you know why?
Wow.
You know why I actually know that? I
Wow.
remember about 5 years ago, the doctor said, "Oh, you have a cataract." That was my medical doctor, family
Yes.
doctor. I go to the eye doctor. She said, "You have a little," and then I was using castor oil. After that, when I went this year, last year, late last year, she said, "Oh, your cataract can barely be seen. You know, you don't really have a cataract, so I'm just going to leave that." But she saw it before. She said it's there, but you know, it's not as the growth did not show up. So it's not growing. But I always make sure a little bit of castor oil go into the side of my eye, because especially the
Oh.
pure one, because castor oil
Yeah.
was also used as something to soften your stool. You would drink it, they give it
Yes.
to you, and it
Yep.
emptied your stomach. So that's why
Yep.
Edgar Cayce talks a lot about castor oil that way. He talks about all the cures for it. But I use this as tea tree oil. I
Yep.
always have that on my face before I do
Tea
anything
tree
else.
oil. Yes.
I let it absorb in,
Mm-hmm.
because when you are outside, I don't care who you are, how meticulous you are, when you go out there and you touch things, a car door,
Yeah.
door at the supermarket, something on the
Yep.
shelf, you might, you touch your face without
Mm-hmm.
thinking. Or
Of course. Yes.
yeah, and then if you have a little abrasion, that whatever you touch goes in there. It clogs the
Ooh.
pore. It does not, and it dries up the skin. You see, a bacteria has to have something to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is dead skin, it is whatever it wants, it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm-hmm.
tea tree oil will kill it, will prevent it from growing. It's not a lot. It will if you put it on a cut, it will heal the cut. If it's a cut,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of it, it will burn the cut. So it's really strong. So it's in there, and I use that. No, after you put this oil on, your first oil or your first whatever,
Yeah.
that's when you do all the work you need to
Oh,
do
after.
after.
After. Okay.
Yeah, so my cousin years ago had a
Yeah.
big discussion with me about doing your neck coming down to
Mm-hmm.
your thing. And
Mm-hmm.
for some reason I said, no, there's no way, because you end up with the folds down there.
Oh, we don't want to falls,
So
right?
then
Like just layer
I always
one,
tell
layer
them, you end
two.
up with a little bit here, but it's nothing compared to what you get if you're always going down. Gravity is going to do it. So why
Oh
help?
no, itself. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
so you
Yeah.
go up. And if you don't have one of those,
I
let me
don't
show
have
you
one.
what you can
Yes.
do. And I have
Yes.
makeup on, it's going to be all messed up. So you do this,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
open your hand, and you take this finger and you.
All right. Oh, okay. You can use
Can
my
you feel
finger.
that? Yeah, and you use your finger too. So you
Mm.
can use your finger to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have one of those,
Are you guys doing the same time? I'm asking my our
you
friends.
pull it, open it up. You can also open it the other way. So you do that. You push it up. So the
Oh
fingers
wait. Oh
open,
yes.
and you push it up.
Push it up. Tessa, can
So
I ask? Marina has a question. Can you answer for her? Is it okay to
I
interrupt?
can't see the question. That's
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So okay, I ask Tessa, what is your opinion on using tallow on your skin? It seems like a magic goodness for the skin. Haven't tried, but we would be interested in your opinion. That's why I'm hearing that.
I haven't tried tallow at all on
I
my
don't know
skin.
what is tallow anyway. I hadn't the first time I heard name tallow.
Marina, ask Marina to explain, because tallow comes in a lot of different ways. Ask her how she's seen it, what it is. It's a cream, it's an oil. A tallow is like a soap. Um,
Okay.
I have this, right? Also, and that will do the same thing.
What is that?
It's a form of a cream for your face, but they put it in this shape. So look at the shape. You see the shape?
Oh, okay.
Marina, tell us
Oh,
about your
she
tallow.
said beef fat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I'm
I
learning
just didn't know what to
something
say
new.
that.
Thank you.
That's
Wow.
why I went for something solid to show. Tallow is they take the fat, and the thing is that I found when my friend said she used it, I found it clogged her skin.
Mm.
I don't know why it was not
See?
being absorbed. I don't know if she didn't massage it in properly, but it's. I don't use any of those things that they take and they create this thing and they put on your face. But she used it and it gave her a little bit of pimples wherever she put it on.
Oh,
But they
so
say it's
depends.
good for you.
Yeah.
I've heard it, and from her experience, I decided no, I wouldn't use it.
Oh, my gosh, I'm learning something new. Oh, I
Yeah,
never heard about tallow. Thank you,
it's
Marina.
like
Thank you, Tessa.
it's like ghee, like grease.
Mm,
That's
mm-hmm.
what it is. But it's beef fat. And just like nowadays, beef marrow is the best thing. They tell you make the bone soup and you drink the soup, and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
everybody is acting like this is an invention that just came around the corner. I was brought up on beef soup, on bone soup. You know what I
Bone
mean?
soup. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
You've been talking for forever. I know that.
yeah, so we
Yeah.
have.
Wow.
So, but then,
Thank you. Yes.
the most important thing in this summer
Mm-hmm.
is after you clean your skin at night, you put this on, you let it relax, and you do not in the morning. I wash my face. I said, no, you what the work the body did to heal the surface of the skin. You do
Okay.
not want that to go away. You want to keep it. So what you do, you just splash cold water on your face,
Mm.
and you apply your oils again. And you don't have to, when you apply it, Kylie knows
Okay.
how to apply it perfectly. You go like this.
I wonder where
Always,
she got from, though. I wonder where
I
she got from.
always take from here, because we all get this little thing here. So you
Yes,
always
yes.
go from there. So that is why in the morning, if you want, you can use one of those. Somebody gave it to me. I wouldn't normally use it,
Mm-hmm.
but I got it as a gift. So
Oh, oh, that sponge.
yeah, and you just bring it up there,
Oh,
and
so you can get it. Maybe the Amazon has
I
it.
don't know.
I'm
It's
sure
called
Amazon has it every.
Ember. So you can use that on your to bring it up, and then
Okay.
the most important thing, because summer is coming, is that is your SPF
Sunscreen. Sunscreen.
sunscreen.
Yes.
Yeah. So make sure you have sunscreen. Even on a cloudy day, you should have sunscreen.
Yes. Yes.
Even if when I go in the garden, I always have sunscreen. When I go anywhere, I have it. I put it there, and then I put
Yep.
my makeup on top of it. And then sometimes I will dab a little bit if it's clear.
Mm-hmm,
And then
mm-hmm.
another thing to protect the skin, it's great to say you're getting the sun, but I got burnt from my sunglasses reflecting onto my, and that's how I got that burn.
Really? That's how it happened?
And that was in Curacao. And Curacao is like 11
Oh.
degrees from the equator, so it's really hot there and
Oh,
burning
oh
hot.
my.
So that's one of the things. So what you can do to avoid that, wear a hat when you're
You have
outside.
a big brim?
I have
Like,
hats, yeah. Or you can,
yeah.
if you do not want to wear a hat because your forehead gets too much sun and it doesn't have much fat, so it dries and that gives you wrinkles. So put like a bandana or just something to tie if you're outside.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Because
Yeah, I have a
yeah,
bandana. Okay.
yeah, just put it on if
Yeah.
you're working outside, because especially it gets the sun,
Yeah.
but it has no fat. So it just
That's right.
dries it up and it gets wrinkled. That's why some people have so many wrinkles on their forehead.
Oh, it's so deep though. Some people
Yeah,
that
it's
it's
really
just like a
deep.
fisherman
Yes, yeah,
thing.
well,
Yeah.
exactly, there you get it, just like the fishermen. People who work outside a lot, but in the summer, if you're
Yeah.
going to be in the garden and you're up and down, make sure you put something across here, because
Yeah.
this will be all dry. Now, the
Yep.
other tip that I use all year round,
Mm-hmm.
so you do the face, you cleanse the face, you can use a mask, you can use the little patches for the puffiness under there, not to be so thing. So you cream your face. You cream your face, you do all your stuff, and then your hands are like that. So what you do, I do this.
Oh, after cream face, still some
Yeah.
left. So we're not
You
gonna waste. You don't waste anything.
it's not a matter of wasting, but it's a matter of keeping luster on your hand. You will
Very
see
important.
people, you see them. The first time I think Dawn saw them on the subway, and her face is beautiful, and her hand And you go from this face to the
Yeah.
hand because
Yeah.
she's sitting, and she noticed. And she said, yes, they told me to take care of my face. They never told me to take care of my hands.
Oh. Oh.
Because
So
if your face and your neck does not tell
yeah.
your age, your hands will tell your age. I have a friend, her
Yes,
skin
that
is
is
so
so
cracked.
true.
It's all
Yeah.
cracked in here because she just, it's greasy, it's greasy. I said, what?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
said, well, it is, look at you, you're bleeding. It's the
Yeah. Yeah.
grease. You rather crack than cream your body. And yet, when she sees me, she's always touching, oh, your skin is so soft. Are you okay? And so it's important to take
Yes.
that time and make
Yeah.
sure you put the effort into your face and do not use soap on your face in the morning.
In the morning. Yes. Yeah. That's
In the
super.
morning.
That's one of the best things I stopped doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use soap in the morning. In the morning, that
On
was
your
one
face.
of, yeah.
Your face
Before that, it's
is
always
ready to go.
flaky. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your face is ready to go.
Yeah.
Just give it a little bit of support.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that they think, everybody thinks is buying those $5,000 cream that is going to make you feel look good.
Yes.
One of the best things you can do for your body is to drink water.
Mm.
First thing in the
That is,
morning.
yes.
Your body is naturally
Yeah.
thirsty in the morning because it has been working all night. The kidney is going, the liver is going, everywhere is doing their job. So you can be better in the morning. And there you are. You get up. Number one, you make the fatal mistake. You spit out all of the saliva in your mouth down the sink. And then by 2 o'clock, your stomach is making a noise like it's a volcano ready to explode. And then but you don't know. I should take the water and let everything that's in your mouth go in and do its job. So it goes and it sits in your gut. It's waiting for the food to come so it can digest the food and get it going. So it goes to
Yes.
the right part of your body. So when you wake up in the morning, you should have water. I drink Himalayan salt water, a teaspoon in 12 ounces
Yeah.
of water. I actually make the Soleil, the salt, the rocks in the clear jar, and I have it sitting there all the time. But I put 1 teaspoon in 12 ounces of water. And while I'm exercising, because I exercise as soon as I wake up,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I drink that through the exercise. And then I drink more plain water after that.
Yes.
So the water is part of the luster you see on the skin. I could
Yeah.
put 20,000 gallons of oil on my skin. If my body is not hydrated, it will show on the skin. It's not the outside that goes in, it's
Yep.
the inside that comes out.
I like that. I like that. You're not only talking about outside, something we have to do outside. It's just like what you explain about something we also have to work from inside.
Inside. So send
Yeah.
that water, drink that water.
Yeah.
And if you're going to say, well, when I drink, I have to go pee, then that tells me your kidney is mad at as hell as you. And it's not because you drink a lot. It's because you haven't drunk sufficient. So the kidney, every time it sees, it feels, I need water. Because it knows the chance might come that you wouldn't drink. I had 2 cups today. I was talking to Lisa, and she said, I have a headache, about a headache. And I said, well, how much water have you drunk? Hey, I had tea. I said tea hydrates you.
Yes. Yes.
Tea and coffee hydrates you. No, no, no. So I said it hydrates you, right? She said, yeah. I said, no, no, no. Because she believed because it has water in the tea and the coffee, it
Yes.
hydrates her. That's what she believed. That's why I said, so tea
Which
and
is a lot
water
of people
hydrates
though.
you.
Which is a lot of
So
people, they
tea and
do
coffee
believe that.
hydrates
Yeah.
you. And she's saying yes. And I said, no, it doesn't. It's a diuretic. It takes away the water in your body. So
Yep.
you need to drink. So she said, well, I had tea all day. And I go, well, that's no wonder you have a headache. I would have a headache too. So
Yeah.
why don't
Yeah.
you try to drink a glass of water now and another one in 10 minutes and see what happens? She did, and she called back, the headache is gone. I said, your body is dehydrated. It needs the water. I
Yes.
said, because it's coffee and it's tea, it's not water. There's something else in it. Just give your body plain water when you get a headache. I know that. And that's why I
Yeah.
can tell you, because I experience that. I don't drink a lot of coffee or tea. I drink it once or twice in the morning, and I'm okay. But the water, and if in the winter, we tend to drink less water, yet our body needs more water in the winter because we have central heating, all kinds of things. The windows are closed, air isn't coming in. You know what?
Dryness, yeah.
It's dry. So
Yeah.
I think one of the ladies, my sister, lines up her water. So she has so many bottles of water she drinks through the day. So that if you can, I can drink water all day. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It's an excuse. I
I
go shopping in the snow and I have water. It's just
Yes, I started to build a habit I have because of you, right? The drinking water. I can drink water all through the day. And
you
then
have
Marina
to.
said, yeah, Marina said 10 minutes rule for the headache is miracle. It goes away within 10 minutes if you
You did
drink
10
water.
minutes. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because
Yeah.
she was dehydrated.
Mm-hmm,
And that
mm-hmm.
no affects your skin. You can tell if you're a person that is not having sufficient water, you will feel little dryness here and on the side of your nose. You can look at the people, you see the side of their nose have little flaky skin.
Oh, that me used to be. That was me.
And yeah, and so there's flaky, there is flaky around the lip. You are dehydrated.
Yeah,
So
that was
because
me. Yes. I was younger, but it was like flaky. My skin was flaky
yeah,
back
right in
then.
the
Yeah.
edge there. And the thing about on a black person, it looks like you took chalk and write on their face. It's chalky. It looks, they call it chalky
Okay.
skin. So if you
Oh,
add the
okay. Interesting.
moisture
Yep. Yep.
inside, it will
Yep.
help to keep that going, keep that from coming. But
Very
many people
simple.
do not
Yeah.
use that moisture on their face. They don't realize you need to drink the water so that it can help your skin revive. But if somebody tell them here is the cream that you can use that will fix it in 10 days, they will spend the money to buy the
They
cream. Well,
do. They
whereas
do.
the cream they have is running in the tap, and our water here is amazing. We tested it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
has 110 parts per million, whatever gallon. So it's amazing water. It's so
Mm-hmm.
close
Mm-hmm.
to zero. So
Yep.
drink it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be cold water. You can drink cold if
Yep.
you like it, but your point is to drink it. So
Yep.
no matter what we do, we need a base.
Mm-hmm.
So I use all these things, yes, but my base is healthiness from inside that
Inside.
stimulates on the outside.
Yes. Yep.
But your forehead protection in the summer is important. The back
Mm-hmm.
of your hand is important. And then what everybody you see now, they tell you about glow. All the actresses, every cream they make is glow. They want the glow. And they come and they show you their perfect little face that was airbrushed before they took the shot.
I
Or
know. Yes.
they
Yep.
use special effects when they took the shots, and then after the shot, and they tell you, that's me, and that's
Mm-hmm.
okay here. In one picture, they're smiling, in the other one, they're not smiling. So all of these little things you have to watch of your face. Be diligent. Take care
Mm-hmm.
of it. People will make comments. If you're a person that never had a shiny face, they'll say, "Oh, your face is so shiny," and you can reply, "Yeah, it's really healthy."
I
And
know. Yeah.
but that those little cracks people get here and here is dehydration. You are already dehydrated. When you are thirsty
Yep.
and you say, "Oh, I am so thirsty," you've been
Means.
dehydrated for half an hour.
Yeah.
Your body
Wow.
has
That's
been
dangerous. That's dangerous.
so, and then when you go and you take, oh, I'm thirsty, I'll have a soda, a pop, whatever they call those things, and you're adding the sugar and you're adding that pop to your face, to your body, it just goes
Mm-hmm.
straight down there. And your
So some
kidney and
some
your
people
liver.
they said, oh, I keep hydrating myself because I drink like soda, I drink this coffee and tea,
Yeah, they
nothing
read
but
the label.
water.
It has water. And I'm thirsty, so I'll have a soda. But have you noticed you're still thirsty? The thirst doesn't go away.
That is true. Like after drink pop, I usually don't drink pop, but like after drink pop, it makes me like feel like it's thirstier, actually,
Yes,
because
yeah,
it's
you do.
sugar. Yeah,
It's sugar. So the
yeah,
most important thing that you can do for that body that we have is to watch what you put inside of it. It comes out on the
yep,
skin.
yep.
It comes out on the face.
Mm-hmm.
And be aware, like the castor oil will help to pluff up your eyebrows, your eyelashes.
Yes, yes.
Put a little bit there. It doesn't matter. You're not going dancing. So even if, and you will look, somebody will want to hold you. Your face look alive. But if your
Yeah, I
face is
love
just dry
castor
and
oil.
droopy and you put all this makeup on, it just goes into the pores.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Like makes the skin won't change. It's not, it doesn't sit on the skin, right? The
No,
castor oil. No,
no. Okay, so those of you who have never used castor oil, maybe you should know that.
you should know that. What is that?
When you first begin to use castor oil, it's going to take longer to be absorbed by your skin.
Yes.
It's foreign. It doesn't know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So it's going to sit on the surface, but what you don't know it's doing, it's cleaning the pores, the plug. It's unplugging the pores. My friend had one morning, she'd been using it since I told her last year, and one morning she woke up and she said she saw she had a little mole, a little thing here, and she said I never noticed it before. She just touched it, and the little plug came out of the pore. And then
Really?
so that is exactly the places where she was always scratching that was dry. So
Oh,
when she started
okay.
to apply the castor oil to her face, one morning she was in the sink and the little plug that was in the pot was in her hand. It was so easy she didn't have to squeeze it, it just came out. And she never knew she even had a plug, like a plug pore right there. All of that contributes.
Wow. Wow.
So we need to really, the sun is going to come out. The sun is out when it's cloudy. So cover your face with proper sunscreen, your shoulders, and do your hands also. Do
Yes.
the back
Yes.
of your hands. And then they have sleeves you can buy on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh,
If you
yeah.
do not
Covers up. UV protect sleeves too.
sleeves,
Yes.
yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
And even if you don't have that, you can use an old shirt, an old light long sleeve
Sure. Yeah.
shirt,
Cover it up. Yep.
and
Yep.
just cover up. And then gloves. It's no point your face looks nice and your hand looks like it went through the wringer washer and the sun
I
hasn't come out to
know.
dry it.
Yeah.
Or like what you could talked about, the hair that's all matted. And you should, so there should be a glow on your skin. If you cannot, if it doesn't stay, if it doesn't go away, the castor oil is working to get rid of the dead little holes and the pores.
Yes.
Even when it's facial hair, right? What I noticed, since using castor oil, there is less, which is funny.
Oh,
Which is
you know what? Sorry, talking about chin. Yes, you know what? Now I have less chin hair.
yes. That's what you will notice. You know why? The pores are
Why is that?
plugged.
I used to have
Because
like three.
because they're plugged and those little hairs want to come out. Oh, there's somewhere we can grow. There's nastiness in here. I can grow right there too. Let me plug myself in here. So I noticed they're less.
Yes.
Because the skin is healthier, you know. And my God, my chin here is all gray. My friend said, I said, why don't you just use a natural thing like castor oil?
Castor oil helps. Yes. Yeah.
You can actually hear the castor plant popping. Dawn, when she was at home on the estate, she was talking. She said, we can hear it, pop, 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 and they scatter. So all over the fields, there are castor plants. So what they do, they collect them, and now they call, my brother makes castor oil.
Nice, really, wow, I love
coconut
that.
oil, but you can actually hear it popping. Nature does its own dance, and then
I love that. Nature does its own dance.
Oh yeah, nature.
And then we use that product. It keeps it helps it vibrant and like alive.
Yeah. So
right?
check out Edgar Casey.
Edgar Casey, the castor oil.
Look and see. Ask his views on. Look to see what his views were on castor. He called it the oil of castor. That's how he referred to it.
Yeah.
And
it's really... I love. Sorry. Can I tell me the experience of castor oil just a little bit? It's already 10:30. Wow, time flies. Being a hairdresser, and I do a lot of housework. Wintertime, I get sometimes like all the cracks on my finger, thumbs, and everywhere. It hurt every winter. But I've been using castor oil. This is my third bottle of castor oil, and then this winter I don't have it. I don't have those cracks and those cracks on my thumbs. Yeah. So it really works. It really works.
You can put. It's good for cuticles too. It's good for nails.
My nails are stronger too.
And some people, like you said, in the winter they have skin cracks from abuse and using it. So you can use it, and if you want, if you find the castor oil is too thick, pure vitamin E is also thick. So maybe hemp seed oil, you can add a little bit of hemp seed oil. It's a thinner oil to spin it.
Yep.
But if you just take your time and you work it in, it will get there and it will clean the pores. And then when your pores are really clean, it starts to absorb it. And that gives you the plumpness that you want there. Although you might have a line, but you'll notice the line will get thinner. You know, that part of the face will move up because it's get the plumpness in there. And it does work, because when I look at before I started using it so much, and now it's amazing. And you can use castor oil on your joints. It helps your joints.
Yes, very much. Yes, my fingers, right?
Yeah.
I don't have like, I don't want to put like middle finger, but I do this. It used to hurt, right? A little bit crooked, but it used to have pain, especially wintertime.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't have pain. So that's really amazing.
My cleaning lady was telling me she had this
arthritis.
You know, she said she shoveled the snow at her house and it was heavy, and since then that was hurting. So I told her, well, use the castor oil, but you do not, when you have arthritis and those things in your fingers, you do not go there. You do not concentrate on there, because the blood is not flowing, number one, to the fingertips.
Yes.
So if you concentrate on there, you're going to make it just stay there. So what you have to do is to, when you're massaging your hand with your castor oil, you go on the outside, because you really want the road to be open for the flow to go to the fingertips, right? So if you go there, then you're encouraging it to grow there. But take it from there and bring it up to the fingertips. So you can use castor oil on your toes. I put it on my feet at night in the winter. If I put my socks on, I put the castor oil. Another thing, which is not to do with the face, but you put it in your navel before you go to bed. And it takes it, just like your navel fed you when you were a baby in your mom's womb. They say you still have that connection to the different organs in your body because of the navel. So you put some in there, go to bed, and it helps with digestion.
I'll do that from tonight. Okay.
Yeah, and it heals.
So can you just like a little one drop?
Yeah, and just rub it in there and leave it in there.
I'll do that. Wow.
So how are you guys? I can only see we have 4 people here because my screen refused to move.
People in and out, but thank you so much. Oh, I'm rubbing my hands with castor oil, put my gloves on before working in the garden. Love.
Who said
oh my God.
Nancy?
Your sister, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn. Oh, Dawn said that. Oh, yeah. So she looked like she's up and around. I can't see anything. All I can see
okay. But the Marina said soda should come with warning.
What you said?
Marina.
What you
soda. We were talking about soda, right?
So yeah, soda should.
She said I'm reading comment. Yes. And then tap water should always be filtered. The chlorine is good to remove.
Yeah, there is, but you see, you can filter it if you want. Somebody filters theirs. They go somewhere, it's not filtered. They take it and they develop a resistance. I said, you know what? The most important thing is to drink. If there's that much chlorine, then filter it. Then drink the water. Find the water and drink the water. They don't drink enough for the chlorine to affect most of them. My cousins, I have 2 cousins that say water doesn't taste good. And I go, what?
Okay, and they both expecting what?
And they both suffer with high blood pressure, but they tell me water doesn't taste good. I said,
you're supposed to drink more water.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But all right, thank you so much. So I trust that you guys got a lot of tips from us.
Yeah, let us know. Make them before you guys give us a minute and write some comments. Did you learn something today? I cannot.
What did you guys learn? And what are you going to take action after this show? Just let us know. You can put in a comment, or we're gonna stay like next maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Also, I have some of my friends, when I sent a link to friends this morning, and some friends they got something going on in the morning, but they will watch on archive.
Yeah, so I sent some link. I sent some. I did send some.
Please put a comment.
Yeah,
Thank
put a comment.
Ladies, so much good information. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy.
So we have 1 more to go. We said we'll give them another minute. So let's see what you're going to get. Are you getting any comments?
That's all. Well, Marina gave us lots of comments. Thank you. She said a cup of water in the morning is like gold. And I've
It
started
is.
using 9.5 pH spring water. It's amazing. That's what she said.
It's good. Add a little bit of Himalayan salt to it to get the body moving.
Yes, that's good.
I found that using the Himalayan salt help you to recover from sleep faster.
Yes, yes. And
It
then
stimulates you.
Dawn said, oh my God, thank you so much. I wash my hair every day. We'll change that now. Thank you. Wow. I'm glad you say that. I learned how to purchase castor
I
oil.
wet mine every day, but I don't wash it every day. I wash it
Yes.
twice a week, but I do
That's I
wet it
tell my
every day.
clients. Yeah. Like you can
Like,
wet. It's like if you feel like yucky and
well, look
greasy,
at
you
how much
can wet.
it's not a lot. It's easy. My hair, and then I towel dry my hair. I do not let, well, there's no hair
Yeah.
there, but that's
Yes.
okay.
That's good.
But
It takes
so
a
I'm not
courage
a
to
good
have a hair.
example. I'm not a good example.
I wash
Any,
my hair twice a week. My hair feels better. But because I wash twice, not twice a week, when I wash it, like, like I showed you, I wash twice. So, and then I learned I should purchase a castor oil.
who said that, Marina?
Nancy. Salt
Nancy,
is full of minerals. Yes.
Nancy, get cold press, hexane free, organic or virgin castor oil. It has to be.
It's
So
a
make
brown
sure,
bottle. It has
yeah,
to be in
and
a
then
brown bottle.
yeah, and it has to be in a bottle, not a plastic container.
Mm-hmm.
And then just use it. So you should have a lot of fun with that. But guys, so thank you.
Thank you so
So
much.
tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we're back
Yes.
on our morning blessings, and then so this week I did 9 shows.
That's a
This week,
lot. Thank you. A lot of
morning,
achievement.
5 morning blessings,
Mm-hmm.
two financial shows, and one on the Love Channel on Thursday, and there we are.
Yeah.
So that's 9. So tomorrow, next week is only 8. It won't be as bad as this week. I have one less to do. Plus, I have to
A
create
lot of
stuff
achievement. And
and
then,
post
yes,
stuff.
and your
So
YouTube is growing too. So
yeah, YouTube is
that's
growing.
amazing. Yes.
Yeah, so those, don't forget, guys, to go to YouTube and like, and this will be on YouTube. So
Yeah.
go in and like it, and then subscribe to the channel, to my channel. It's the 5 Pillars of Prosperity. I have to pattern it, I was told, because it's my little design.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go get it patterned. Anyway, let's see. Maybe
Anyway,
it's going to blow up.
Yes.
Take care,
We
everybody.
trust that. Yes. And Marina has already bought her castor oil.
Yeah,
And
Marina,
then,
because Nancy was saying she has this book.
yeah.
This one.
And then Dawn said, brought oils from Dominica. Oh, she's in New York, right? So nice.
She came home last night. Your body's many cries for water.
Yep.
And Nancy has it, and Marina has it. I have it.
Yep.
Drink your water. So take care, guys. I haven't seen
All right.
Dawn. My other friend Dawn.
Oh, Dawn is out. She is walking with her friend, but she'll watch this on archive.
Okay, that's good.
All
Okay,
right.
guys.
Thank you so much, Tessa. Thank you, friends. Yes.
I'm sorry I couldn't greet you. So, bye, everybody.
All right. That is great book. Yes. Thank you. Yes. All right. Have a wonderful day.